What an evening to be here. Two Hollywood legends on the show.
Yeah, that song. It's just one of those songs that goes round and round your head, isn't it? Irritate the hell out of me, that one.
Yeah, the lovely Lisa Cowie, I think that.
At least I have an excuse now, because if I find myself singing it all day tomorrow, they say, well, you singing that song? Well, I was hanging out with them last night.
Yeah, exactly.
My friends.
Yeah, I don't think they would.
What's the song called?
Woohoo. You being sarcastic?
I was.
Jack, as you can tell from looking at him, has lost a lot of weight since last time he was on the show. You have been given the pies a wide berth, my friend, have you not?
Well, I hadn't lost... I'd lost some weight last time I was on the show, so and then I've put a little bit more on, but it's all become a bit boring. You know, this suit is almost a bit too tight.
So you're getting fat again?
I'm going fat again, yeah.
But I think you look good this size because you were looking too small. Everyone thought that you were on the way out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. I felt ill as well. All my suits didn't fit, and I've had to put them all down in the basement and had a whole load of small ones made. And,
tiny little suits. Because your suits must be quite small to begin with.
All right, yeah.
We've never done this. How tall are you,
What's so
Jack?
great about being tall?
Well, it's just nice, manly.
No, it's not particularly.
Masculine.
See, short people, we've got no fuss, you know. We don't have to have signs around, mind your head, any of that stuff. we don't rub it in. We don't feel the need to have that. You know, watch you don't scrape your ass down the stairs, short ass. We don't have any of that. We just get on with life.
Were you teased as a child?
We don't brag, do we?
No.
You know, you don't hear that. We don't go about, oh, Jonathan Ross, you're tall. Who cares?
Yeah. You're not a man, though, who I think is especially vain, are you?
What? How do I answer that?
Well, you don't look it. You don't look like you're someone who takes much pride in their appearance. Whereas I know I am quite vain. That's a weak thing.
So I achieve the same look as you without being vain. You have to put all the effort in. It's just natural for me. I just throw a suit on and...
I'll be honest with you, Jack. I don't mean to be unkind, but you look like a homeless tonight.
There's a reason. There is a reason. I've had to grow my hair for something.
Are you in a park?
Yeah. I thought you said, are you in the park? Yeah. I look as though I've been in the park.
No. You've got a part. You're in a new movie or something?
Well, I've just done one, and I'm doing another one in Romania. And
Hold on. Well, this sounds like it's going really well for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
because that Romanian film business
making
is that's
movies
where
in Romania.
That's where it's all happening these days.
Yeah, we can't all be Paul Newman, okay? If you want some little guys on the show, be nice to them.
It's okay. I apologise. I don't mean to be...
So I'm making a film in Romania since you asked.
What are you playing, Ceausescu?
Well,
You look a bit like him.
I could be. I would. Yeah. I would. Was he shot in the end? Executed?
I think so, but don't worry about that just yet. They'll probably have a stuntman.
No, I'm not. I'm playing. Well, anyway, the second assistant director rang me this morning and said, from Drop. And I what? The film is called The Drop, and so I guessed what it was. She said, please, some questions to asking you. Yeah, go on. He says, your driving license, yeah, got driver's. And waist size, please. So I tell him a waist size. And you eating food normally? Yes, I eat food normally, actually. And she just kept asking me these questions. And your hair, please, will you be growing it now? Keep growing your long hair. Do not color it, your hair. And do not shave again. And I thought, oh, God. It could be a wind-up anyway. It might not even be the person.
It might not even be a film happening.
I'll turn up looking like a hippie, but the thing is, it's a Second World War movie. So while I've got to have long hair, I'm actually playing a male part, as far as I know.
Are you playing a human or
I'm playing an intelligence officer, British intelligence during the Second World War, and they don't look like this.
Well, you know what? I think it suits you. You can't, because I thought you were going bald.
No.
But you're not, are you?
No.
Well, you're sort of receding a bit.
Do you want to know one very sad little thing about me? Is that there is a bald spot, and I'm ashamed of it.
Where is it?
Well, Jonathan, you know, I've worked very hard on these sideburns.
Yeah.
And they're okay. They're okay there, but there's a bit there.
It's not growing through. Ah! That's not good.
This sideburn only goes halfway up my face.
What's
so
that? Can you hold that up again?
It just stops.
That's horrible.
Don't laugh.
That is really... There is something quite seriously wrong with you.
You open your heart to someone, and that's what they give you.
No, try and support old Baldy over here. You're a busy man right now, aren't you? I mean, you've got the movie, the acting career is going pretty well for you, isn't it?
It's all right, yeah. There's a film coming out on the 24th of September.
This is Spivs, isn't it?
Spivs, yeah.
Now, this was filmed quite a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, I think it was a year ago or something. And it was with Ken Stott in it and Nick Moran, Kate
Now,
Ashfield.
is this a good cast? Is it a comedy? Is it a thriller? What sort of
No,
film?
it's not really a comedy. It's not meant to be a comedy, but it's I'm in it, and I have a small part in it. I just play this bloke who owns a lorry depot, and that makes more sense if you see the film. It's an important lorry depot as far as the storyline is concerned.
It's
not
crucial
just
to the plot.
They don't just sort of take a break from the plot and visit a lorry depot for the day.
It's not just a little kind of advert for lorry depots in general.
No. It's not nothing like that.
It's
It's not an Eddie
instrumental.
Stobart thing happening.
Matter of fact, the film would fall apart if there wasn't the lorry depot.
Well, it has to have the lorry depot there, and it has to have the lorry depot manager there, more to the point, which is me.
Well, and then is it a different sort of performance? Because often I think you just, when I see you in things, don't take this the wrong way, but often I think you're just playing yourself.
Yeah, well, you know, that's because you can't understand that when an actor is so deeply immersed in a part, sometimes it's very hard for you to detach from what you know. Because you know me personally, but you see, the public will be blown away because they'll think he's so different. How did he do it?
So, is there a difference in this one?
Not really, no.
I'm sure it's very good. I always enjoy it. I genuinely do. This is Jack in Spivs. Yeah, we've got a clip.
The point is with these estates, you know, you could be looking for someone all day and you wouldn't see them because you're looking for them. But when you're not looking for them, then you bump into them. That's the thing.
Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't offer you a cigarette. I smoke. I don't know why. It's a stress thing, you know.
You Mercedes man or a Lexus man, a lot of people think that the Japanese imports give a lot better value because the E-Class, I grew a beard once, not as good as that.
No!
It's good. Have you seen it, Kenneth?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
It does look good. I'm looking forward to it. Genuinely, I do think you're good in these things.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You've made a thing for ITV as well, haven't you? Tunnel of Love?
Yeah, I played a part of a fairground owner called Roy Phelps.
Okay.
And very, very different from the character you just seen there.
Yeah.
It was quite a stretch.
And he owns a fair. He's a fairground owner. It's about everyday tale of fairground owning
He's a
folk.
fairground owner, and the press are wanting to make out that I'm a bit of a detective as well.
Well, do you solve a crime in it?
Oh, it's irritating, but because
No, hold on. Do you solve a crime in it?
I do solve.
Well, then you're a detective.
No.
Well,
but
if you're,
no.
you see, this is what's happening these days.
But I don't want to be a detective. I don't want to do that.
Why not?
You know, well, because it's rubbish mostly, isn't it? You know.
Well, no, but I am getting rather cross that you don't have straightforward detective shows anymore. Used to be, you saw a show like Kojak. He's a detective.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Right,
fair
Columbo.
enough.
He's a detective.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a gimmick, a lollipop, one eye missing.
Very nice.
Cannon, fat bloke. Okay,
Cigar,
detective.
iron
Now
sight.
they've all got to have other jobs.
They all have to have other jobs. He drives a vintage car and he lives in this designer flat.
But here's one cross.
You know,
Why is there no talk
plays
show detective?
Chess on the internet with
Why
his
don't they have me as a
son-in-law.
detective solving crimes when the music's on?
Because you're a chat show host.
Yeah, but I could be a detective as well.
Well, you could. I guess you could, and I dare say there will be a script one day.
You could play me in the dramatisation of it.
I've been studying you very closely.
And what have you found out?
I'm just working on becoming more effeminate. Did you notice my walk?
See, don't go, just because I'm not ashamed to have slightly longer hair, which the ladies love, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the new thing you're doing here on BBC, because I'm excited seeing you doing stand-up again, because I love seeing you do stand-up.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of time when people like yourself, they start acting and they get successful as actors, and you are a successful actor now.
And then they spit on stand-up.
Well, they kind of, you know, I imagine it's a different skill. It's a lot of work involved.
Don't do that anymore.
But you're still doing it,
I
which
still
is
do
a
it.
good thing.
I still do it.
The Apollo has a kind of hook to it, doesn't it? What's the angle live at the Apollo?
What do you mean, what's it got hook?
Well, it's not just you, is what I mean.
Oh, sorry, yeah. There's...
What did you think I meant?
Well, I was trying to work out what you meant about the Apollo. I thought it was something about the venue or something
Like it was haunted or something?
Yeah, I thought
that you needed to be a comedy detective who could solve the mystery.
I had to solve the mystery of the Apollo. No, we have... I bring on a guest every week, and that's basically what it is. We've just got 6... Well, actually 5, because I do one of the shows entirely on my own, but we have some fantastic guests who do, you know, brilliant jobs.
Before we have a look at the clip, I want to show you the cover. I'm sure you've seen this. This is Jack on the cover of the Radio Times this week. That's pretty good, isn't it?
No, it's not.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's not. Look, do you know what it says at the bottom? Have you read this? It goes, look, it goes, Britain's top stand-ups reveal their worst moments on stage And then underneath it goes Jack Dee live at the Apollo.
Right. Well, that was just an unfortunate...
It's meant to be a moment in your career, isn't it? Radio Times cover, not bad. Hello, Mum, you get the Radio Times. But then they go and write that on the bottom.
So basically, your new show is the worst, the lowest point.
For every comedian, apparently.
Let's have a look. I'm going to show a clip of this. This is... when does it start?
Oh, Monday night.
This coming Monday night?
Yeah, this coming Monday night on BBC One at 10:35 or something. Yeah.
Jack Dee, live at the Apollo.
I was going to get a BMW. I ring my dad, who knows a bit about cars. I say, I was going to get a BMW. What do you think? He says, you must be kidding. He says, you can't get a German car after what your granddad went through in the war. And I didn't know about this. I said, well, what? What did you... Apparently, I didn't know this. My granddad, during the Second World War, he had a succession of very unreliable German cars. Including a Mercedes that broke down on several occasions. And that's pretty embarrassing when you're a Gestapo officer, isn't it?
And then they got Donatella Versace to fix her up. That's a choice. Wouldn't you pick someone attractive to work on your daughter? Donatella Versace? She looks like a face you would hang on a door in Africa. I mean, it's like...
She's still got it, hasn't she? She's really still got it.
Oh, yeah.
Has she had any surgery done herself?
I wouldn't. It wouldn't be for me to say. It wouldn't be a gentlemanly thing to guess at. But I don't know. Are you going for that one day?
I'm thinking about having some surgery done.
You go abroad for it?
No.
See, there are a lot of people doing this. They go abroad for their surgery. The big worry there, though, is that you go abroad and then you look so different you can't get back in the country because you don't look anything like your passport photo. Or you have the bandages all the way around your head. You come back like the Invisible Man.
Oh, I've enjoyed that. That looks good. I'm looking forward to seeing Live at the Apollo. But, you know, congratulations on your film work. 'Cause I know it's something you feel quite passionate about. And you are, I think, a very good actor. So congratulations.
Thank you, Jonathan.
You know, I know you've worked at it.
And I think you're a very good guest presenter. Thank you very much. Chat show host.
Detective.
Detective, you make a very good detective.
It's lovely to see you again. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll agree he's a splendid guest. It's Mr. Jack Dee.